Thank you for joining me today to discuss how geoscientists utilize green technology. I have a few questions to ask you, so would you mind answering them?
No, I would not. Go ahead.
Okay. My first question is, how could exploration of green energy help?
Well, finding new energy sources can help fuel our community with less polluting renewable resources. Predictably, could lower the overused and threatened resources, giving our world a better and clean future.
Okay, thank you, Sean. I have another question. What is a smart decision about fossil fuels?
Well, fossil fuels are not only being depleted, they're also creating pollutants in our environments. The smart decision is to replace the need for fossil fuels with green energy sources like solar, wind, and hydroelectric power.
Okay, thank you for that too, Sean. I have a third question. How has engineering resolved the depletion of resources?
Solar panels have been created which absorb the sun's energy and transform it into electricity or heat to power steam turbines. Hydropower is also found using turbines, which is also similar to wind turbines, both of which utilize power which is transformed from kinetic energy to mechanical energy in the form of electricity. Geothermal energy is the trapped heat underneath the ground, which is utilized to turn a steam turbine to create electricity. Biomass can also be burned to heat water. The steam turbine spins then to create electricity. Biomass includes everything from wood to landfill material.
Okay, how do you know that renewable energy is increasing in popularity when compared to non-renewable energy?
There are several statistics to prove this. Global renewable electricity doubled between 2000 and 2011. Renewable electricity represented 13% of total capacity and 12% of total generation in the US in 2011. In 2011, wind capacity increased by 17% and solar capacity grew by 86% from the previous year. Between 2000 and 2011, wind electricity generation worldwide increased by 13 times.
That's cool. How do you use mathematical and statistical methods to analyze or identify the problems with resources?
Well, you heard several statistics previously, and using these statistics we can determine what measures are required to solve our resource problem.
How do you use Geological Information System Software, or also known as GISS? Am I correct?
It's just GIS software.
Oh, I'm sorry.
In the United States, 10 kilometers and 40 kilometers blur data sets are available for use, while 50-meter wind data sets are available for some specific places which could be international. Looking into wind data sets, a range of 25 kilometers is also available in the US, and 90 meters offshore wind data sets is the maximum for the US as well. Other data sets for biomass, geothermal, hydrogen, and others can be found as well.
Okay, here's an important one. What must occur to directly implement new green energy procedures?
First, I must assess the availability of local renewable resources, like wind. For wind turbines, there has to be lots of wind power to generate enough energy. Then I have to consider the costs of different technologies, consider permit requirements for locations, and assess any available resources for finance and incentives.
Thank you, Ishan.